Welcome back to Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's get on with the show now and let you know that the Nigeria Handball Federation, they mean business. Yes, they're working and they intend to restructure all the national teams to enable them become global competitors. Look, they don't just to go to competitions and you say, oh, well, we're not known for handball. Let them just go and compete. No. So they want to restructure it. They want to go back again, rebuild, and see ways that Nigeria can be admired when they go for international competitions. This followed the failure of the men's team to achieve a podium finish at the African Nations Cup in Libreville, Gabon. So Joseph saying, if we cannot command respect in Africa, then something is wrong. Let's go back and restructure things.
Absolutely. You know, when I saw the interview, I just said to myself, this man is really thinking generationally, you know, because it's very, very important. He's ready to sacrifice his tenure in order to ensure that he puts together a very strong foundation, structure in place that will even, you know, that will take Nigerian handball to the next level. And it's quite clear that they need a new blueprint. What they've done over the years, you know, the line of production of generating fresh players have been cut. So in order to really have the best in Nigerian handball, new players need to come on stream to be able to, you know, take over from the aging ones. Of course, there is the shortcut option of just getting, you know, the old hands into it and trying to go for competitions. But he really wants to ensure that whatever structure he lays in place, even when he's out of power, they're enduring. They are something that can take Nigerian, you know, handball to the next level. And
that's true.
Really, really fantastic thoughts.
Because if you're doing the same thing the same way, you get the same results. Absolutely. Samuel Ocheo is the president of the Nigeria Handball Federation. He will give us more insight as regards this restructuring that is going on with the handball in Nigeria.
Handball has advanced. We've gone back to the lower end of the table. And for us to get back to the top where we used to be, we need to go back and start afresh, and start with younger boys, and start with people that will help us. I mean, the next national team that we are going to present for the senior team, you can mark my words, a lot of the older players that were at this championship will not be there. This game is now for youth. It now needs speed. Your legs needs to be able to carry your body and all this stuff. So I'd rather go to the next championship and lose woefully because I have younger boys than go to the championship and lose woefully because I have a combination of older and younger ones. So for me, I'm trying a lot to run away from the syndrome of win at all costs. I know it's probably going to cost me. It's going to cost me in terms of records and whatever, but I would rather set a great foundation for whoever is going to take over from me than join the bandwagon and do a win at all costs kind of stuff.
That's vision right there.
Very un-Nigerian.
That's vision. That's right. And that's the problem. That has been the problem. The win at all costs. So he says, because persons will come now and say, what has he won? What's the record? But he's building a foundation.
If he wants to do it the typical Nigerian way, we'll start with under 17 tournament. We'll go with 25 years old. And they will go there and they will excel. By the time they get under 20 or senior team, everything is over.
Yeah.
They've totally
at the time you expecting more from them, they're tired.
You know what I'm saying? So what he wants to do now is to go to the drawing board, take it back to the schools. Let us begin to generate, you know, talent from there. Because if you cut the foundation, that line of production, there's nothing you can do. That is where you can just let kids buy into it with their zeal, with their innocent energy, and begin to master the act of, you know, of handball. Expose them to competitions, make it regional, let it be regular. Look for source for talent, and of course there is area of coaching. Expose the coaches to the latest method. He said it's gone techie now, and you have to ensure that you use all the necessary technological device as well as the skill, match scouting and modern ways of coaching to be able to train this generation of players. So that at the end of it, if you're going for a junior championship, you are really having players who you are very sure would not just excel, but would be ready to graduate to the next level, and not just cheat cheating your way, and then at the end of it, you come to major tournament, you realize that you don't really have anything. All you've just been doing is, entertaining, deluding yourself more or less. So he's doing the right thing, and I love the fact that he's ready to sacrifice his tenure for that purpose, just to lay a very solid foundation required, to take this.
Because you know what, administrators want to go out there, particularly when election is coming close. I went to Spain, I won. We went to Madagascar, we won.
Something on
but what have you built? So you've been winning and winning, but where is the progress?
That's the thing. When it comes to the major senior national team, you realize that there is absolutely nothing left. No substance.
I agree. So that's it. Well done to the Nigeria Handball Federation. We'll be monitoring them to see what can come out of these reforms, but it's really laudable. It's welcoming. Samuel Ocheo says, I want to restructure it. We want to have a youthful team, a young team that can play with speed. We don't want tired legs. We don't just want to win, and then when our handballers are talking internationally, they don't have respect. So I want to go back to the basics. I told you, for any country's sport to be admirable, they must give attention to the grassroots. When it's not going well, go back. Go and find out what you did wrong. And that's what handball is trying to do. And we'll continue to follow them and support them in all of their efforts.